Hello, my name is Jessica and welcome to Kara. Today we have a 15-minute yoga practice and the focus of today's practice will be the breath. So it's something that we'll weave through the whole practice from beginning to end as we move through each movements. And it's a breathing technique that we'll aim to maintain throughout the next few classes here. So we'll get started sitting down on your yoga mat, either on the knees or on the sit bones, crossing the legs out in front. You could place a cushion underneath your sacrum if you need to. It helps to elevate the hips a little bit, tilting them forward, making a long neutral spine a little bit easier. And then you can place your hands on top of your lap or your knees. Let's begin by closing down the eyes. Very gently allow the lips to touch and unclench the jaw. Begin to feel the breath coming in and out through your nose. And just notice how your body is resting in space. You might begin to lean your chest or your heart back a little bit so that you really feel your shoulders stacked over your hips. Chin is parallel to the ground. And there's a softness throughout the fingertips. The next inhale you take, can you feel that breath going all the way down into the pit of your belly while the lower lungs expand? And as you exhale, let the belly relax, drawing back in. Inhale, feel your breath draw down into the belly, and maybe you even feel the rib cage expand now. And as you exhale, feel how that rib cage draws back together and the belly deflates. On your next breath in, feel the belly expand, feel the rib cage open, feel that breath draw up into your chest, maybe even the collarbones. And as you exhale, let the breath fall away from the chest, rib cage draws in, belly deflates. And so this is just a brief overview of our yogic breath. These three components that we want to breathe into. Breathe into belly, ribs, chest. As you exhale, allow the breath to fall out of the body in the opposite direction. And just know that when we're doing this breath, we're not necessarily or literally breathing into the belly, but this represents breathing right down into the lower lung, middle lung, and upper lung, so we feel the full capacity of our lungs. And so nice and simply now we're just going to take this into equal breath. So let's breathe in together for the count of 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Inhale through the nose, 1, 2, 3. Exhale through the nose, 1, 2, 3. Continue on with this, inhaling for 3, exhaling for 3. And you can slow it down a little bit, slow those counts down. And in your mind's eye, feel those 3 chambers of the torso expanding on the inhale and releasing, contracting on the exhale. Our practice today is going to be mostly seated. We'll keep it short, sweet, and nice and easy to start with. So let's begin to bring in some movement. On your next inhale, tilt your head back, lift your face, expose your throat. Exhale, drop the chin towards the chest. Breathe into the back of the neck. Inhale, lift face, tilt head back, expose throat. Exhale, drop the head all the way down, chin to chest, head is heavy. One more like that. Inhale to lift. And exhale to lower. Inhale, come back to a neutral position with the head. Grab hold of the knees or the thighs. A very gentle grip here. We're going to take that into the spine. As you inhale, gently tilt the head back, draw your chest forward, bring your shoulder blades together. As you exhale, round through the spine, chin to chest, round through the upper back, look towards your navel. Again, inhale, open. And exhale, round. Inhale, head tilts back, chest comes forward, open up through your heart. And exhale, begin to round. Come back through a neutral position, tall spine. You can open up the eyes at this point if you haven't already. We're going to take it into some chest circles. So as you inhale, shift your chest towards the left, forward towards the left knee. Bring your chest beyond the knees, and then all the way over towards the other side. So just making a really big circle with the chest. Let's do that one more time in this direction. Breathing in and naturally breathing out. And then when you get back, let's change. So coming over towards the right now, big circle, forward, and really rounding back. Come via the center. One more time, inhale to come forward. And exhale to round back. And pause when you come back to that neutral position. And then from here, let's take it into the neck. So we're just very gently going to take that right hand, place it on the left shoulder, fingertips just wrapping around the shoulder. Take an inhale to prepare. Use the weight of that right hand to hold the shoulder down as you drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. Breathe into the left hand side of the neck here. In through the nose. Out through the nose. You might still be maintaining that 3-part breath. Inhale for 3. Exhale for 3. Gently release the hand. Bring the head back towards center. Other side. Left hand on right shoulder. Use it like a weight to hold the shoulder down. Inhale. Exhale, let the left ear float down towards the left shoulder. 3 breaths. Very gently come back through the center, release the hand. And then from there we're going to roll over the knees, or you can sweep them off to the side. Come into all fours. Let's move through a couple cat-cows. Spread the fingertips wide, the hands are beneath the shoulders. The knees are beneath the hips, untuck the toes. As you inhale, let the belly drop, chest draws through the arms as you look forward. Let this stem from your tailbone. As you exhale, tuck the tailbone under, pull the belly in, articulate through the spine as you round all the way up towards the nape of the neck, finally letting the head be heavy. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, tailbone tilts, belly drops, open up the heart, look forward. Exhale, begin to tuck through the tailbone, pull the belly in, articulate that motion all the way through the spine. Last time, breathe in. And breathe out. Very nice. From here, let's step back into child's pose. Well, not step, but we'll shift back into child's pose. Hips are heavy on the heels. Walk the hands forward, melt the head down. Now we're just going to add this on to our cat-cow, so we're marrying the movement with our breath here. As you inhale, let's shift forward, plant through the hands, keep the knees wide, tilt the tailbone up as you drop the belly, look forward. Exhale, begin to round through the spine, tailbone tucks under, push back, sit back into child's pose. So a nice fluid motion here. Inhale, let's come forward, rounding, then belly drops, open up through the heart, look forward. Exhale, round through the spine, let this bring you back into that child's pose.
Last time, inhale, come forward. Belly drops, look forward. And exhale to round. Very nice. Inhale, coming forward, back into that tabletop position, knees underneath the hips, and then take that right foot, step it outside of the right hand. As you inhale, sink the hips forward towards that front heel. You might need to scoot the heel forward a little bit so that when you look down, the ankle is stacked underneath the knee. Inhale here. Exhale, begin to shift the hips back, lengthen through that that right leg, the back of the leg. Inhale to come forward, plant the foot, bend the knee. Exhale to shift back, straighten the leg, toes flexing back towards the face. Let's go one more time. Inhale to come forward, breathe deeply here. Exhale, float you back, hips go back, legs straighten. Inhale, come forward, bend through that knee, plant the foot. Plant the hands down firmly on your mat. Tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee. Imagine that your back foot is on a springboard and you're gently going to step that foot up and outside of the left hand now. We find our squat here. So you can come all the way down so that you're in your full yogic squat, hips down towards the floor, knees are open, or maybe the heels are lifted. Or you can come halfway up. Brace your arms, your forearms on the thighs. Hands are out in front, maybe the fingertips gently touch. Bum is low. We're just looking forward here. Feel some fire in the legs, pressing down into the outer edges of your feet. 3 breaths in, out. Very nice. Let the hands come down as the bum lifts high. Lower the head, forward fold. Your next inhale, lift up halfway onto the fingertips and then step that right foot towards the back of the mat. Drop the back knee down. Hands are under the shoulders, maybe on the fingertips or maybe they're planted. We find that lizard lunge. Inhale, sink the hips down towards that front heel. As you exhale, let's shift back. Hips go back, left leg straightens, toes flex back towards the face. Inhale, let's come forward. Exhale, shifting back. You can use your breath to slow down your movements. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, shift back. Let's do one more. Inhale, forward. And exhale, back. Inhale, let's come forward. Same thing again. Let's plant the hands. Lift the back knee as you tuck the toes. The back foot is on a springboard. We're going to gently step it up and outside of the right hand. Lovely. We find our malasana again, whether you're down nice and low or whether you're bracing the arms on the thighs. This time we're going to find a little bit of movement. As you inhale, press through the feet, sweep the arms out and up, stand tall. Exhale, hands through center as you sit back down into your version of a yogic squat. Again, inhale, sweep out and up. Standing tall, exhale, sink down. 2 more. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale to sink. From here, hands go down, bum goes high, forward fold. This time, wiggle the feet underneath the hips. Inhale, slide the hands halfway up the shins, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Lovely, that's it for our standing part of our practice today. You can make your way down onto your bum again. I like to bend my knees, lift my heels, and then slowly let my bum touch down as I reach my hands forward. But make your way down nice and safely. And then from here, we're just going to lie all the way down onto our back. Let's go ahead, bend those knees. Walk your feet as wide as your mat and let the knees drop in towards one another. I like to lift my tailbone, scoop or lengthen the tailbone down and then replace my lower back down onto the mat. Let's allow the hands to either rest on the belly or alongside the body and find that equal breath once again. Inhale through the nose for the count of 1, 2, 3. Exhale through the nose, 1, 2, 3. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest, expand. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly, deflate. Just spend another minute here with your breath. If you'd like to let the legs go long into Shavasana, you can, or you can stay as you are. For the last 30 seconds to a minute now, you can either stay on your back and stay with that breath. Maybe if it's the evening time and you're practicing, that would be nice. Or if you'd like to come up into a seated position, rolling off to your side, using the support of your hands to come up, and then finding the meditative seat that we started with. And for the last few moments here, just find that breath. Eyes are closed. Simply watching one breath unfold after another. The trick is to keep your focus on it. And then that is our meditation practice. It's nothing other than that. When you're ready, you can bring those hands towards the heart at center if you're seated. Bow the head. Say thank you to yourself for showing up on your mat. And we say namaste to each other.